Hey everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon and day. I hope you're all getting very, very excited because I'm going to talk a little bit about the motor excess protection insurance. Okay, a lot of people don't really understand what this is. Now let me go through it because I get a lot of people asking me what it is and how I'm doing it because I'm just getting customers and quite a lot of customers through it. So very simply, I want to break it down so everyone gets an idea on what it is, how it works, and then how you can promote it. So what actually is it? You know, when I found out about this, I had to sort of ask again because I thought it can't be this good. It can't be something that's going to benefit people in this way. So let's break it down. What is the motor excess, protection insurance? Okay. Hey Nicola, how are you? Well, basically, what it is. We all have insurances on our car. Every single person that's got a car, who drives a car, needs to have insurance on it. All right. Now, when you've got insurance, you have excess on it. So it can range between 100, 200, 250, and it goes upwards. Now, what a lot of people do, hey Sam, how are you? What a lot of people do, they tend to increase their excess on their payment to lower their premium. All right, and that's normal. I try it myself, but basically, I'm just hoping I'm not going to have a crash, which we never want to have happen. But the higher your excess is, generally, the lower your quote may be. So it's very, very good on that side. Okay. Hey Guy, how you doing? So here's the thing. My excess, because this is what I did. I've taken mine out, and I think every single person in Economise should be having this, or if they've got someone in their family, should be showing them this. I've got an excess of £250. Okay, that's on my insurance. Now, if I take out the the excess protection insurance, okay, for £35 for the whole year. So when I start it for that day for the whole year, not when my insurance runs out, but from the whole year from the date of when I start it to when it finishes, okay, I'm covered and I'm protected for that excess. So that £250 is protected. So if someone I cause a crash, which God forbid we don't want to ever happen, but if it happens, I don't pay the excess. I paid that £35 to protect it. And I suppose it's a little bit like, when you're getting breakdown cover. You pay for it, but you never want to use it. So you just think about it. Okay, you've got an excess of I did it with my mum. Hers was £250. Okay, same thing. And I explained it to her very simply. I said, what are you going to do if you have a crash? How much is your excess? And what she said to me was, it's £250. I said, how about, if I could show you a way of maybe protecting that by paying a small amount of money, how would you feel? She said, well, what's that? How does that work? Okay. And I explained it to her. And like I've just said here, is when you take that excess protection insurance out, you are protecting that excess. All right? So that's really, really important. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Hey, Guy, how you doing? So let me give you another scenario. My son, who is my eldest, is 16 at the moment. He's going to learn to drive, and hopefully pass his test. Now, when he does, he's going to be obviously 17, okay? And we're going to need to get him some insurance. Now, that insurance is going to be quite expensive. So anyone who's on a risk, that age group, the insurance is sky high. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to see how high I can get that excess up, because if the excess goes high, the quote goes lower. Right, think about that. The excess goes high, the quote goes lower. Now think about it. If I then protect it, let's say I protect it for as high as I can. I'm paying a small amount of money in comparison to what the insurance be. The insurance then premium cost or the quote will be lower. So in theory, it's going to save a lot of money because that quote is going to be lower because the excess is so much higher. Does that make sense? If you guys get this, you'll understand how good this is. So I'm going to be saving money because I'm probably going to have to pay for his insurance, but he's going to have to work for it, to be fair. And with that, we're going to save money just like that. So if you know anyone who's, quite a risk, okay, or anyone who drives a car, you can show them how you can protect their excess. All right, there was a friend that I spoke to from a contact, and he said he got a friend that was in his 20s, got a Mercedes. Okay, so I said, right, okay, how much is his excess? He said, about £3,000. I said, oh, okay. So if he has a crash, what's he got to pay? Well, he's got to pay the £3,000. All right? Now, If he's protected it, now for £3,000, it's £165 to protect it. And think about that. £165 protects that £3,000 excess. So if he then has a crash, which again we don't want to have happen, he's going to be saving, in theory, over £2,800 about £25. Okay, think about that. You can save someone a hell of a lot of money. Now, if they don't have a crash, it doesn't matter. But the amount of money you're paying to protect it is so small in comparison to what the excess is. So this is the thing I think people have to get their mind around, is every single person who's got a car has got excess. So you can have a conversation and explain it that way. And I'm just trying to sort of break it down, because when I realised this, I thought, really? And I spoke to my wife who works in insurances. He said, well, the companies are starting to bring this out. I said, is this right, what I'm saying? Am I thinking right? She said, yeah. I said, that's an amazing, amazing insurance. So what did I do? I purchased mine earlier. What did I do? I spoke to her. I said, right, let's get you on some in protection on it. Then my mum, then I've got to speak to my sister, and I'm going to speak to loads and loads of people. Just after, have you got a car? Yep. Okay. What's your excess? That's the way you can go in. Now, what else does it give us? It gives us a customer. Okay. So I've got myself, my wife, my mum. There's 3 customers. So what are we looking to get? We're looking to get 4 customers. 4, 3, 2, 1. So think about it. If you are getting your customers, now obviously it depends on what the CV value is. Okay, you can get your own customers just like this. You can be your own customer. We talked about electric and gas, but this is about the motor excess protection insurance. All right. So here's the thing. Okay, so insurance is my dad's back. There you go. If you know anyone who is driving, taxi drivers, they drive it now. Think about that. Think about the people you can ask. All right. So hopefully this gives you an insight into what we've got our hands on. We've got so many things we've got our hands on, and people just need to understand it. So I want everyone to be tagging their team into this video, because what this will do, it will break it down. And the other thing you can do is when you go in your back office and get the motor protection excess insurance, your website, at the bottom of that, it's got a lovely little video, a 2-minute video, which breaks it down, explains it. So if you haven't seen it, take a look at it. All right. So I hope you got some value from this. It was something that I wanted to sort of just clarify, and I've been speaking to lots of people and just break down. And once people get it, they're getting excited. Okay? Can you get a customer? You can be your own customer. If you're driving a car, you should have this excess. There's not one person, I don't think personally, that if they got a car, that they wouldn't want to get this excess protection insurance. Okay? Here's the interesting. I would have got this excess protection insurance from an external company if I'd have known about it. So I can get this, and I have. I've got 3 customers now, just on that so far, and I've got commission coming to me. So it just makes so much sense. So that's all I wanted to put across today. So I hope you got some value from it. Share it with your teams. Okay, tag people into it, because it's going to help them understand it. If anyone's got any questions that they want to know, please feel free to private message me and I'll answer it there. But guys, this is something very, very special. We could run a business just on this motor protection insurance. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. I hope you have a fantastic day. Keep smiling. Okay, get those customers, and I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Take care. Bye.